I don't know. It was a battle today. I was in the zone. I was out of the zone. Just frustrating. They got some good hits. But yeah, just a lot to build on, a lot to learn from. But just like a start that I had to battle pretty much the whole time.
Was that because of just the adrenaline of opening day start?
I wasn't I was really excited, but I was pretty settled. So with that said, yeah, I mean, I was excited, but I don't think I was over pumped. I just feel like, just a lot of things I had to battle inside throughout that game, and it was just frustrating, but it was a battle.
It didn't seem like you had the slider tonight, but you did a nice job with your curveball, and the changeup showed up for you. Big in that third inning. Your thoughts on being able to go to some other weapons tonight?
Yeah, no, I was trying to do way too much with the slider. I know how good it is and trying to make it way better. So I was pretty frustrated with that pitch, but curveball was really good. Changeup was good. Fastball was in and out. It was really good, but the location of it was just frustrating because there was moments where it was I was spotting it, and I was like, here we go, we're about to take off, and then there was moments where I was like, where is it going? What are we doing? So it was frustrating, but at the same time, it was really good. So I don't know if that had an impact in a good way or a bad way. I got to watch video and see, but just it's a battle. That's all I kept thinking about as I was sitting here going over it. It's just a battle today.
Encouraging that you were able to come up with big strikeouts when you needed it times with some guys on base and with some jams.
Yeah, I mean, I think the changeups to Crone was probably the highlight for me. Just seeing it. I know how good the changeup's been all spring, so to see it play out was really exciting for me. But yeah, just a lot to go over. First start, happy it's out of the way. There's a lot of good, bad, but a lot to learn and get more excited for the next one. Obviously, we want to win. That's always the goal. I think the disappointment is we want our fans to, feel us how excited we are. We want them to know we're trying to do everything we can to win for them. So obviously that is frustrating. But getting game one out of the way and moving on to game two, we're only going to get better and better, and we're only going to understand each other that much more.
Yeah, just threw a lot of pitches, in kind of a short amount of time there. He's 90-95. We were looking for him today. But like you said, he got in some jams, and if anybody can work out of him with some strikeouts, it's him. So, just ended up making him throw a lot of pitches.
Any positives in that it didn't look like he had a slider today, but used his curveball and his changeup, used some other...
Used the changeup. He really got him out of that first jam. It was huge for him. Really hadn't thrown it at all, and I think through three out of 4 pitches, got a strikeout with one, and maybe got his arm slot in a better place.
Offense pretty quiet tonight, other than Xander.
Yeah, look, I mean, they struck out 17 times, got 17 hits. You don't see that very often, so we made some pretty good pitches and struck some guys out, but couldn't. Obviously they got some hits as well. But yeah, I mean, look, they score one in the first, we come back and score one again. It feels like that's the type of offense we're going to have, is we're going to be able to overcome, if we do give up some runs, but, didn't do much after that.
Did it feel like you were just kind of waiting for the offense to open up at some point?
I think with this lineup, that's probably going to be the case all the time. But then they added on a few, and, we just couldn't muster too much after that.
You talked before the game about it's 161 and 1. Is that just kind of the way that you walk away from this one?
You do, but, we're home opener. You want to make a great first impression. So it's disappointing. Everybody wanted to win the game tonight. At the end of the day, it is only 1, but would have been nice to take the opener. Last year's opener was really good, and we were hoping to follow it up, with the same type of game.
Was that good that you only had to use Nabil 1 2/3 in that it's the first game and you might need him again soon?
Well, he threw over 30 pitches, so I don't think he's available. That when you have a 7-man bullpen, you have to save a length, which we did in Honeywell, and then we are probably our 3 guys that we're going to use, or at least with Hill, Garcia and Hader, we didn't use those guys, but basically had to use everybody else except for another long man. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge on certain nights, especially early in the season when our starter's not going to go that long to, it's going to put a little pressure on our bullpen.
What do you think of Bogaerts, the play staying on the bag on the throw from Chris Matt, and then the throw to end the...
Yeah, look, and then that way he swung the bat tonight. Good first game for him here. Signed him for a reason. He can do multiple things, but runs the bases well too. It's got off to a good start, but obviously, we didn't get a win.
It looked like Soto had a play on that ball that dropped in front of him in the sixth. Did you talk to him about what happened? Do you know if he's still favoring anything after the oblique?
No, I don't think so. I think it just, either you make a dive for it or it ends up dropping. So, is what it is.
Understanding the disappointment about the result, what did you make of the kind of fanfare and festivities?
It's always fantastic here. You walk out, before the game here, really any night, but certainly on opening night. The ovation everybody got. You look out in Gallagher Square on a rainy night, and it's packed out there, and you want to play well, but we did not do that tonight.